So on the count of 3, I'm going to get you to fill up these seats up here. And the rest of you, give them a huge round of applause. Here we go on the count of 3. 1, getting excited. 2, standing up. 3, come on up, fill these seats. I'm not going to turn anybody away. If you guys need to, if we need some extra seats, we'll get them. If you've not done this before, I encourage you to come up, give it a try. If you have done it before, I encourage you to try it again. We've got a couple more seats here. I need to fill these up right here. 2 more seats. I think we can do that, right? We need all the fun people. Where's some more fun? I need 2 more fun people right here. 2 more fun people. Excellent. Make some noise for these guys. They're going to be your superstars tonight. Right on. Very cool. Thank you guys for coming up, because without you, there'd be no show. Nervous? I would be. Good, good, good. How many of you have been hypnotized before? A few of you, kind of, yes. You're like halfway like this. You've sort of been hypnotized, I'm not sure. Anybody? Vanessa? Yes, I know Vanessa. Vanessa, come over here with me. I'm going to have you switch spots. Yeah. Perfect, yes, front and center. Absolutely. Perfect, I'm going to show you guys something super cool, because one of the things about hypnosis is if you've been hypnotized before, it's very easy to get hypnotized again. It's kind of like riding a bike, it's a skill. So I'm going to hypnotize Vanessa very quickly. And then it also doubles as an example for you guys on stage. What I want, it's going to be an example of what's going to happen to you guys. So, Vanessa, you've been hypnotized before, yes?
Yes.
And you enjoyed it? Say yes.
Yes.
Good. It was on a stage show then?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
By, do you remember who?
Whaley.
Perfect. Excellent. So I'm going to get you to put your hands loosely in your lap, separate there, and your feet flat on the floor if you can. Perfect. I'm going to hypnotize you. It's going to happen very quickly. Do you know how long it's going to take?
No.
It's going to take just 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah. Take a big deep breath in. Let it out with a sigh. Do you believe me?
No.
It's going to happen. Right now, I just want you to remember what it felt like when you were on stage before and you got hypnotized. Because in a second, that's going to happen to you. Again, your eyes are going to get heavy. You're going to feel your body starting to melt. And in a moment, you're going to close your eyes and you're going to melt onto Tyler. He's going to catch you. Deep breath in. Let it out with a sigh. Look at me. In a moment, I'm going to hypnotize you. It's going to take just 1 second. I'm going to have you close your eyes. I'm going to tap you on the forehead like that. Not yet. Look at me. I'm going to tap you on the forehead like that. And you're just going to let your body melt onto Tyler. You with me so far? Deep breath in. Let it out with a sigh. I want to try a little exercise with you right now before we start. Close your eyes right now. Keeping your eyes closed, roll your eyes to the back of your head, almost as if you're looking at the ceiling or the sky. I'm going to count down from 3 to 1. I want you to picture, pretend, and imagine your eyelids become crazy glued shut. Imagine this to be so true. The more you try and open your eyes, the more they stick shut. And you know if you really wanted to open up your eyes, you could. But that's not why you're here. So I'm going to count down from 3 to 1. Picture, pretend, and imagine your eyes crazy gluing shut. 3, picturing, pretending, imagining your eyelids crazy gluing shut. Now, press them down tightly. Feel them pressing down tightly. 2, locking, gluing, sealing shut. On this next count, picture, pretend, and imagine your eyelids crazy glued shut. It happens now. 1. Go ahead and try and open your eyes. You find you won't be able to. The more you try, the more you can't. Interesting how that happens, yes?
Yes.
Excellent. And when I tap you on the forehead, you can open your eyes. Weird, eh?
Weird.
Yeah. Look at me. Deep breath in. Let it out with a sigh. In a moment, I'm going to hypnotize you. It's going to take just 1 second. I'm just going to tap you on the forehead. You're going to close your eyes. I'm going to say the word sleep or relax, and you're just going to let your body melt onto Tyler, okay? Deep breath in. Spell your last name backwards. Sleep. Just like that. Very relaxed. Feeling fantastic. Feeling wonderful. I'm going to count down from 3 to 1 one more time. You're going to double your relaxation. 3. Every muscle, cell, nerve, fiber in your body relaxing now. 2. Going deeper into relaxation on this next count. Let your body melt. Let yourself go. It happens now. 1. Relaxing deeper. The more you relax, the better you feel. Perfect. When I count up to 3, you're going to open your eyes. You're going to sit up in your chair. You won't even think that you're hypnotized yet. But when I ask you to hold your hands out in front of you and interlock them together, I'll have you picture, pretend, and imagine they're crazy glued together. And as you imagine this, you won't be able to pull your hands apart. The more you try, the more they stick. And the more they stick, the more you try. And you get very frustrated, but this is also kind of amusing to you. And when I point to Tyler, you realize he put crazy glue in your hands. You get very pissed off at him. On the count of 3, you won't even believe you're hypnotized, but your hands, when I ask you to, will stick together. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Perfect, we're going to get started here. We're going to have a ton of fun. And I'm going to show you guys what it looks like to get hypnotized very quickly. So, Vanessa, are you hypnotized yet? Yeah. Perfect. Well, let's give this a try. Hold your hands straight out in front of you. Hold them straight out in front of you. Interlock them together. Perfect. Lock them tight. Seal them tight. Press them together. I want you to stare your hands right there. Picture, pretend, and imagine as I count down from 3 to 1, your hands crazy gluing together. 3. Picture, pretend, and imagine they're crazy glued together. Crazy glue in between your palms, in between your fingers. Sticking, locking, gluing, sealing shut. 2. The more you try and pull them apart, the more they stick together. It happens now. 1. Completely glued, solid, almost as if they're carved from a single piece of wood. Go ahead and give them an honest try to pull them apart. You'll find you won't be able to. Is that weird or what?
Yes.
Are you trying?
Yes.
Do you know why they won't come apart?
Because they're crazy glue.
Yes, because Tyler put crazy glue in your hands when you had your eyes closed. What do you want to say to him?
I hate you.
Do you guys know each other?
No.
No. It's kind of rude of him, isn't it?
Very.
Yeah. When I press your hands down, you just let your hands go loose, limp, lazy. You close your eyes and you melt onto Tyler, yes? Yeah, look at me. Just close your eyes. Sleep. Perfect. Excellent, very relaxed. Still, you don't even believe you're hypnotized, but right now your hips start to kind of shake back and forth. Your bum wiggles in your seat, back and forth, back and forth. Start to shake your hips back and forth in your seat, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, faster, faster, faster. Yeah, let them shake. On the count of 3, when you open your eyes, you won't be able to stop that. They'll just keep shaking faster and faster. The more you try and stop them, the faster they shake. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Yeah, perfect. That's weird, eh? Stand up and they keep shaking. Step down here and they keep shaking. They keep shaking faster and faster. Do you know why you're doing that?
No.
Because when you hear this next piece of music, you do your very sexy Dougie dance. Do you believe me?
Oh, no.
It works. Yeah, you do your Dougie. You're the best dancer in the world. You're just the best dancer in the world right now. Make it happen. There you go. Help her out here. 1, 2, 3, wakey wakey. What's that? You were dancing. You did awesome.
Thanks.
Have a seat. Give her a big round of applause. Now you guys watch this. Anytime I shake your hand, anytime I pull on your hand or tap you on the forehead like this, you just close your eyes and melt into your seat. Now watch Vanessa. Sleep. Perfect. Pretty wild, right? Very cool. All I need you guys to do is pay attention and follow along. You will all get hypnotized up here if you can concentrate, pay attention, and follow along. I'm going to use words like sleep or relax. All that means for you to do is close your eyes, relax your body, and melt onto the person next to you. You may find yourself brushing up on somebody or somebody brushing up on you. That only helps you relax even more. You will hear me at all times, because if you don't hear me, that means one of 2 things. You've either fallen asleep or you're dead. And I've got a pretty good track record. Nobody's fallen asleep in a long time. I'll take that drink from you. You don't need that. Where you're going. Put your feet flat on the floor. Put your hands loosely in your lap. Sit up straight in your chair. Take a deep breath in. Let it out with a sigh. Close your eyes now. Do that. Do that. Hey, do this. When you hear this piece of music, play to your heart's content. $250,000 on the line. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. When I pull on your hand, just close your eyes and melt into your seat. Yes? Look at me. Let your arm go loose, limp, lazy. Deep breath in. Let out with a sigh. Sleep. Perfect. Now pick up your imaginary instrument. Pick up your imaginary instrument. Excellent. Pick it up. Pick it up. Keep your eyes closed. Yeah. Start playing. There you go. Now we're talking. Make sure you're playing better than the person next to you. Make some noise for these guys here. We're gonna need some guys up here at halftime. Play your instrument backwards. Make sure you got a big smile on your face. Get a big smile on your face. You gotta look good for the judges. Play your instrument upside down. Play it upside down. When you win, you win. Show us your special move, the one that's going to win it for you. Back to normal. Back to normal. Perfect. Close your eyes. Keep playing, keep playing. Perfect. Move one seat to your left. Move one to your left. Keep playing. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Yes, there we go. On the count of 3, become rock and roll stars. 1, 2, and 3. Rock and roll stars. Big finish for these guys. Make some noise for them. Get loud, get crazy. Sleep. 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 Have a seat, have a seat. Sleep. Big finish, make sure you're playing better than the person next to you. Big finish, big finish, big finish. Give it up for these guys, big round of applause. We've definitely got our superstars up here. Now we just need to make sure we can control the music with the broken remote. We'll be okay. These people, they're going to be our superstars tonight. We're going to have a ton of fun with them. If you guys are at the back, there are a few seats around the boats somewhere, so come on in and grab a seat here. We're going to have a ton of fun. All of you guys right now start to imagine that you'll keep your eyes closed, but on the back of your eyelids, you'll imagine you're watching the funniest movie in the world, and you start to laugh right now. It becomes so funny. You start to laugh right now. It becomes so funny. You imagine you're watching the funniest movie in the world. You sit up in your chairs. You keep your eyes closed now. Sit up in your chairs, and you imagine you're watching the funniest movie in the world, and you start laughing. We got one more. 10 times funnier now. Put up your hand if you know what movie you're watching. Put up your hand. What movie are you watching?
Monty Python.
Monty Python. Who else knows what they're watching? Nobody. You know what? Let's change the channel. On the count of 3, it becomes the saddest movie in the world. 1, 2, and 3. So sad you just want to cry as you're watching this movie. Oh. Oh man, it's so sad. 10 times more sad. It's like the part of the movie where that little puppy dog you love, he starts to walk out into the highway, and here comes the semi-truck. Right by him, just missed him. But you were so upset, you started to call him back towards you, and he started coming back towards you. And here comes another semi-truck. Oh my gosh. That was terrible. You know what, let's change the channel. On the count of 3, it becomes the scariest movie in the world. On the count of 3, it becomes the scariest movie in the world. Your seats do not move, and you do not leave your seats, but you shout and scream. 1, 2, and 3. Scariest movie in the world. On the count of 3, something grabs your shoulder. 1, 2, 3. On the count of 3, something grabs you from under your chair. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Let's just change the channel. This is too much. This is too much. This is too much. On the count of 3, somebody touches you where you shouldn't be touched. 1, 2, 3. Too much. Too much. On the count of 3, it becomes the most romantic movie in the world. 1, 2, and 3. Move your seat up just a little bit. Oh yeah, watch your fingers. Perfect. Yeah, so romantic. You realize now the person sitting next to you is the person you came here with. That's your date. Someone got left out. Might as well get in here. When I count down from 3 to 1, you just go deep, deep sleep. 3, 2, 1. Sleep now. Maybe go on this side, sorry. Yeah, that looks a little better. Something like that. Well, you know what? In the intermission, we're going to have to get a couple guys up here because you're ruining all my guy routines. That is okay. We'll work with what we got, and we're going to have an awesome time. You guys having fun so far? Make some noise for these guys right here. The person I'm touching right now, when I shake your hand like this, anytime I shake your hand like this, you think somebody, you're not sure who, you think somebody pinched your butt. It hurts, and you're shocked, surprised, because that should not be happening here. Anytime I shake your hand like this, you think somebody, and you act as if somebody pinched your butt. Anytime I shake your hand like that. The person I'm touching right now, you believe, well, you've had the name Kara all your life. You've had the name Kara all your life, but at this point, you can't even remember your name. And the more you try and remember it, well, the harder it is to say. The more you try and say it, it's like it's just name, the more you can't say it, you just forget your name. See, I needed somebody with shoes. Perfect. Perfect. Relax right there. Just 3, 2, 1. Mountain. There you go. Anytime I say the word Orange Hall, anytime I say Orange Hall, you think that your shoe is ringing, so you take your shoe off and you answer it like a telephone. You answer your shoe like a telephone, and it's, well, you think you've won the lottery. Someone on the other end is telling you won the lottery, and then you realize it's a prank phone call, and you get very upset. You are pissed. Anytime I say Orange Hall, you think your shoe is ringing. You think your shoe is ringing, and you take it off and answer it like a telephone. You think you've won the lottery, but it turns out it's just a prank phone call. The person I'm touching right now, and you realize right now that you absolutely love to dance. You absolutely love to dance more than anything in the world. Anytime I play this piece of music for you, record it deep into your subconscious.
I'm sexy and I know it.
Anytime that you hear that piece of music, you stop what you're doing, you jump out of your seat, you take the stage front and center, and you show everybody that you're sexy and you know it. Anytime you hear that piece of music. All of you on the count of 3, you'll be wide awake anytime I tap you on the forehead or pull on your arm. Say the word sleep or relax too, you'll be out like a light. You'll double your relaxation from what you are now. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Eyes open, eyes open, perfect. Sit up in your chairs, sit up in your chairs, perfect, perfect, perfect. Good. Zori, how are, I guess there are a lot of people here that I do know. A lot of this is my friends and Luke's friends, and we do thank you guys very much for coming out. We very much appreciate it, so thank you for coming. And that being said, I do know quite a few of the people around here and a few of them even up here. But that being said, for the sake of everyone else who doesn't know them, I will introduce everybody. Your name, dear?
Zori.
Zori, and what do you do for a living?
Policy work.
You policy work. So you write stuff.
Write, research, analyze.
Sounds pretty simple?
Yes.
Good. And we really appreciate you coming out to Orange Hall. That's a very wonderful thing.
I think it's ringing.
What's that?
I think it's ringing.
You should answer it.
Hello? Hello? Hello, who's there? This is creepy. Can you tell me who's there? Hello? Is this a prank? Is this a prank call?
Wide awake. Wide awake. The other one. Wide awake, wide awake.
Okay.
What's going on with that?
This is my shoe.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing with that. Put that back on. You know what? You forget how to put your shoe on. We'll get back to that one. And you, my dear.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name? Oh, sorry. Your name again?
Jen.
Jen. That, in fact, is not her name. Say again?
Jen.
Oh, yes. Okay. Nice to meet you, Jen. Thanks for coming up. Appreciate it. A little funny story about Jen. When I first started out hypnotizing people, I read this, watched this DVD. This guy told me to say a bunch of words. I told Kara I was a hypnotist. She believed me, and she got hypnotized. I didn't even know why it worked. But Kara is actually the first person Jen is actually the first person I ever hypnotized. And, what's your name?
Megan.
Megan, thanks so much for coming up. Appreciate it. And we have, of course, Vanessa, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Thanks for coming up. Appreciate it. And here we have
Robin.
Robin. Thanks so much for coming up. And what do you do for a living?
I work at Latitude 53.
Latitude 53. That's a restaurant, right?
Art gallery downtown.
That's what I said. Art gallery. Yeah. So are you the curator? You got an eye for this?
Administrative assistant and
Oh,
volunteer.
administrative paperwork. I got it. Cool. And your name?
Lisa.
Lisa. Excellent. What do you do for a living? Sorry.
Is that you?
What's that? What's that? Oh. She shouldn't do that.
I know.
It's Lisa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Appreciate it.
Again?
What's that?
Again.
She shouldn't do that. Lisa, Robin, Vanessa, Megan, somebody who doesn't know their name, and we got Zori. Excellent. Megan, why don't you come switch spots with Lisa? That'd be okay? Perfect.
Thank you.
And you know what? Yeah, we don't want anybody pinching your butt. And you know what? Why don't you guys line up your chairs? Just move them back in line with this chair right here. Watch your fingers. Perfect. Watch your fingers. Watch your fingers. Oh, that gives us a little bit more room to work with. Excellent. And Robin, are you going to dance for us up here today? Yes, you will. That's my show.
I'm sexy and I know it.
Right here.
I'm sexy and I know it.
Show us that special move you got.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, wakey wakey. You were dancing. You did awesome.
Thank you.
Did you know you were dancing? Didn't you say you weren't going to dance up here for us?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you did. Did you? Do you think that you're? Do you think at this point that you're hypnotized?
No.
No. Fair enough. I think you are. I think you are. I feel like you are. You don't think so, though, eh? Okay. All of you right now, you've done such a fantastic job. You just start to picture, pretend, and imagine you're at the most beautiful beach in the world because it feels like it's starting to get hot in here. It's like 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 degrees. You guys can just kick back, relax. It's 30, it feels like 30 degrees in here at the most beautiful beach in the world. Kicking back, relaxing, enjoying the sun. Oh, yeah. Get your sunscreen on, get your sunscreen on. 35 degrees out, 40 degrees out. It is hot out. Woo-wee. Make sure that sunscreen's on. Oh, hot feet, hot feet, hot feet, hot feet. Keep them out of the sand there. Oh, you know what? You know what? The only way to cool yourself off, wave your hands in front of your face. You know what you need? You guys need a drink. Wait, off to your right, there's a cabana boy, cabana girl. Wave them on over. Grab yourself a drink. As they get a little bit closer, you realize they're just wearing a tiny little thong. Pretty good looking, too. He gives you the up and down, and you give him the up and down. He gives you your drink. Grab that drink in your right hand. Grab that drink in your right hand. Yeah, have a sip of that drink. Cool yourself off. That's refreshing. Oh, it tastes good. It is 45 degrees out. It is hot. 45. It's uncomfortably hot. Woo. 50 degrees out. You can't even stand anymore. Sweat dripping down your back, down front of your shirt. It is too hot, too hot. Finish that drink off. Chug that drink back. Just get rid of it. Throw it away. Throw it away. You know what? Good. It's starting to cool down now. 40 degrees, 30 degrees, 20 degrees, 10 degrees. 0, minus 10, minus 20, minus 30, minus 40. Oh, it is cold out. Minus 40 degrees. You gotta find a way to stay warm. Keep your feet warm. Keep your feet warm. That wind blowing up your pants right now. That's my wind sound effect. Oh, keep your hands warm. Keep your hands warm. Keep your most important body part warm. Keep your most important body part warm. Keep the most important body part warm. Keep your favorite body part warm. Keep your favorite body part. Usually for the guys, that's the same thing. You know what? There's only one way to stay warm. Grab onto the person next to you. Make sure you're cuddling. Conserve body heat. Conserve body heat. Minus 45, minus 50, minus 60, minus 70. You can't even stand it. You're about to go ice cold. 1, 2, 3, wakey wakey. You guys know each other?
No.
You do now. Cool. You guys ever seen one of these before? Yeah, you guys ever seen one of these before? This is cool. It's real gangsta. It's a sleep gun. When I shoot you with it, you go into a deep, deep sleep. Watch this. All that more. We're going to have some fun with these guys. Make some noise for them. Give them a big round of applause. They're doing an awesome job. I think we have one more, and then we're going to take a short little break so you guys can refill your drinks. I think yes, that looks right. We're going to do one more, and then you guys will be able to fill up some drinks there. I see Nick didn't come up. I know you're going to come up in the second half. I see you at the back there hiding out. We are going to get some guys up here in the second half because I need them. So, all of you on stage, realize this next thing to be true. You realize this next thing to be true. You will use your imaginations as creatively as possible. You will act out what it would be like to be the appliances that I name. Sitting up in your chairs now, you become, well, you can open up your eyes and you become a coffee pot. You're a boiling coffee pot. Now you're a boiling tea kettle. Fill up a glass next to you. Now you're a toaster. Now you guys are a washing machine. Stand up, you're a washing machine. You're a washing machine on the... Yes, there you go. We'll get a little house lights there. Now you guys are vacuums and your job is to vacuum all the lint off the people in the audience. Vacuum the lint off the people in the audience very carefully. Get your sound effects going. You guys are vacuum cleaners. This guy right here, he's got a lot of lint on him. Everybody get this guy right here. 1, 2, 3, wakey. What the heck are you guys doing out there? What are you doing out there, Vanessa?
Vacuuming?
Yes, vacuuming. Have a seat, Lisa. We're going to try to get this show on the road here, and you guys are out there doing who knows what. Sorry, I forgot your name. Your name again?
Jen.
Hi, Jen. Right. You know what? I'm gonna fix this because she's just coming up with a fake name. She's messing with me. Sleep. Well, you do have a name back. Your name is Barbie. You've had that name all your life, Barbie. B-A-R-B-Y. B-A-R-B-Y, Barbie. And you get very upset anytime somebody gets your name wrong. Anytime somebody gets your name wrong, you get very upset with them. You believe your name is Barbie. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Sorry, so we had Megan, Robin, Vanessa, Lisa, and Zore, and your name again? Barbie. So let me get one. Megan, Megan, Robin, Vanessa, Lisa, Barbara, and Zore. What's that?
Barbie.
Brenda, you said?
Barbie.
Okay. Got it.
I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it.
Yeah, keep it going. Show us that special move you got again.
Yes.
Wakey. Big round of applause for it. Make sure your seats are close to each other or equal with each other. There you go. I'm going to close my hand down to a fist. When I do, just go into a deep, deep sleep. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Make sure we got this right. Well, we're going to take a quick break here. Don't go just yet because I'm going to give them some good suggestions here. And this will be a very fascinating part of the show because you get to go out and they'll come out to you, they'll interact with you. The person I'm touching right now, you become the greatest palm reader on the face of the earth. You're the most creative palm reader on the face of the earth. The crazier and the wilder you get, the funnier it's going to be, and the more the people are going to enjoy it. So get creative, get wild, get crazy. You're the best palm reader in the world. All the rest of you, I want you to think of a celebrity, somebody you know very well right now. Think of a celebrity, somebody you know very well. Could be a man or a woman or man. Think of a celebrity you know very well. When you have that person in mind, put up your hand. Think of that person now. Celebrity you know very well. Famous person, sportscaster, news anchor, movie star. Yes, excellent. Everybody got it? Put up your hand when you got it. I need to know. There we go. Excellent. Hands down. Let yourself melt. Perfect. Let yourself melt. Now that you have that movie star, lock onto that movie star. On the count of 3, you become that movie star. You act as if, well, you act as if you are that celebrity. Whoever it is, man or woman, woman or man, you act as if you are that person. If anybody else here has the same celebrity as you, you can prove you are the original, the real deal. No physical contact in any way. You'll go out into the audience and you will go sign some autographs and meet and greet the common folk here and show them a good time. You become that celebrity. You act as if you are. I'm going to give you guys one last suggestion before you open your eyes. We're going to take a break for about 20 minutes and those suggestions will stick with you. However, when you hear this next piece of music, recorded deep into your subconscious, yes, when you hear that piece of music, you guys will instantly stop what you're doing. You'll become the greatest hillbilly banjo players in the world, and you'll come right back up to stage here. When you hear that piece of music, you will become hillbilly banjo players, and you'll come right back up to the stage. That'll be your cue. So, on the count of 3, you guys will be wide awake, and we'll find out who we're meeting with today. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Perfect. Who do we have here today?
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner. Big round of applause for Tina Turner. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. And who do we have here?
Nancy Kerrigan.
Say again?
Nancy Kerrigan.
Nancy Kerrigan. And here?
I'm Gord Steinke.
Gord Steinke. Thank you for coming out, sir. Watch what bathroom Gord goes into. And we have actually the world's greatest palm reader. Is that correct? Yes? Excellent. So you're going to read some poems for these people?
Yeah, I'm going to read some poems.
And where did you learn the craft of palm reading?
Yes.
Where did you learn it?
Oh, where? I don't know.
How long have you been doing it?
All my whole life.
Yeah. That's good. And here we have
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie in the house. Make some noise. And here we have
Luke Bryan,
who's Luke? I don't know. Who's Luke Bryan?
a country singer.
A country singer, of course. Are you going to sing some country songs for us today, sir?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Put me in my place. All of you on the count of 3, you're going to be wide awake, easily following these suggestions, and we're going to rearrange the way you guys are seated. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Whew, that wasn't so bad, was it? Eyes open, eyes open, eyes open. Charles, eyes open. Perfect. Yeah, he's out of it. I like it. Want a hand up? Oh, yeah. Have a seat up there. Gary, right? Yeah, have a seat right there. Brandy, I'll have you sit over here. Brandy, right? What's that? Okay. The craziest things happen at the Orange Hall. The craziest things happen at the Orange Hall. I don't even know why. Tyler, right? I'll have you right there. And Robin, I'm going to have you sit on the end here. And Charles right there. Perfect. What's going on there?
Someone on the other line and they're not talking, they're just heavy breathing.
It is weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird. And it's creepy. And it's annoying.
Wide awake. You're still working with that shoe, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks so much again for coming up. I appreciate it. You get the guys up on stage here and they're just absolutely ridiculous right away, eh?
Expected.
Thanks, appreciate it.
For real, man? Come on. Can't move any further.
What's that?
It wasn't me.
Oh, it wasn't you this time. Perfect. Perfect.
So you admit it? No, I said it wasn't.
Perfect. Everybody watch this. Watch Robin here. Sleep. Deep breath in. Close your eyes. Sleep. Just move your head there so you're more comfortable. Yeah. Thanks. Pretty cool, eh? Yeah. Charles, what do you think? Is that pretty cool?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You want to give it a try? Yeah. Just do this. Do this. Now poke Gary on the forehead. Do this. Do this. Now just do this. Yeah, do it harder this time. Do it harder. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now we're having some fun with these guys. This is good because the guy routine is coming up right now. All of the guys on stage, just the fellas on stage, you realize this next thing to be true. You are a collection of the world's greatest supermodels, the greatest supermodels in the world. You have one objective, that's to show your sexiest, your most creative, your most original, continuously coming up with original and creative poses, because all the people in the audience are judging you. They'll be taking pictures, they'll be judging you. On the line is $500,000. So you guys better make sure you're looking sharp, looking good. On the count of 3, everybody will be wide awake. When you hear the piece of music, you become the greatest supermodels. You take the stage front and center, showing your best moves, following along for the photographer. 1, 2, 3, eyes open, perfect. Just the fellas, just the fellas. Yes, excellent. Front and center, fellas. Front and center. Make sure you got your best suits on, your best clothes. Make sure you got your best clothes. Right here, right here, right here. Make sure you're looking good. Yeah. Keep it up. Show them the sexy poses. Show them the sexy poses. Show them now on the count of 3, you'll do your funniest face. 1, 2, 3, funny face. Now your construction workers, modeling as construction workers. Yes, change it up, different pose, different pose. Yeah. Now your Tyrannosaurus Rex, Oh, you're good. Have a seat right here. Have a seat, Charles, right here. Have a seat. We'll get you. Now you guys are bodybuilders. Yeah, show them your biceps, right here, biceps. Show them your biceps. Show them your leg muscles. Show them your back muscles. Show them those back muscles. Show them the butt muscles. You got the wedgies, wedgie, terrible wedgie. You got a terrible wedgie right now. Freeze right there. This is the part in time where I'd usually have a guy up here to do this next part, so we're going to have the girl have to come and do this. Actually, you know what, we're just going to change it up. You have any idea what you're doing?
No.
You don't?
No.
You don't? Well, I know what you're doing. You were warming up because when you hear this next piece of music, you show everybody that you're sexy. Look at me. You show everybody how sexy you are. You're sexy and you know it because you shake your hips. Oh yeah, it happens when you hear this next piece of music.
I don't want it.
You do want it.
I'm sexy and I know it.
Yeah, right here. It's a dance competition now, right here. Perfect, come on up here. Make sure you're not touching each other. Show them that special move that's going to win it for you. Win that competition. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. You guys. Tyler, you're fantastic. Make some noise for these guys. Oh, we lost your seat. Let's do it like this. Oh yeah, you're doing fantastic. Big deep breath in. Let it out of the side. Sleep. Perfect. Big deep breath in. Cool. I got some stuff for you guys. This is called sleep dust. You guys ever seen sleep dust before? This is very cool. Oh look, Kara's already asleep. You get any of this on you, you just go out like a light. And you get any of the sleep dust on you, you just out like a light. Maybe. I did this. This happened at a corporate party. This guy did this. Make some noise for these guys right here. I think we got a couple more lined up. Yes. See, what happened last night is I received some brutal criticism from someone. So we basically revamped our entire show from last night. So I'm kind of winging this at this point now. And I'm coming up with new routines on the fly. But I did come up with some music for it. So we can make it work. Bear with me. All of you on the count of three, you'll be wide awake and you'll believe that you have a lottery ticket in your hand. In fact, you have the winning lottery ticket in your hand, but only when I read the numbers to you. I'll read 6 numbers to you, and you'll be more and more and more excited with each number because you're closer and closer to winning $50 million each. Think of right now what you would do with that money. Think of right now the most amazing dream you have, what you would do with that money. Think of it, something close, near and dear to your heart. On the count of three, you'll be wide awake. You'll believe you have a lottery ticket in your hand as I count the 6 numbers. You'll believe that you have the winning lottery ticket. You get more and more excited. And if I delay it all, you get very upset because you are so close to $50 million. Think about what you would do with that $50 million right now. On the count of three, 1, 2, 3, wakey wakey. Perfect, hold out your lottery tickets. We're going to do the lottery draw here. Got your Lotto Max tickets. Lotto Max tickets, 6 numbers. Here we go. First number is 23. Everybody got 23? Anybody got 23? Anybody not have 23? Good, good, good. The second number, 44. Lisa, what are you going to do with this money if you win?
Oh, I'm gonna buy a house.
Big house.
What's that?
Really big house.
Yeah, cool. I appreciate that.
Stop already.
The third number. 61. 61. The fourth number. 33. At this point in time, I usually like to take a little break here.
Come on.
Yeah, what's that?
Hurry up.
Oh. What's that?
I'm waiting. Can't you just
What's
do
that?
the next one?
Who are you, Ryan Seacrest?
Come on, let's go.
My name's on the ticket, lady.
I'm waiting.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. The fifth number. 11. This is very exciting. Does anybody here have all those numbers so far? Oh, that's a good thing. Because when you hear this next number, you're going to be very, very excited. You're going to be excited. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's going to be like a 30. Oh, sorry. Sometimes I lose my train of thought here. The last number is 38. 38. Well, do we have some winners here? That is crazy. What are you doing with that money, Tyler? What are you doing with that money?
Everyone else has the same ticket though.
What's that? No, you each won 50 million.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't have to split it.
No. What are you
I'm going to Thailand.
going to Thailand? $50 million going to Thailand. What are you?
I think I'm.
Oh, okay. Thanks. He's out of it. Move over one now. What's that? You won the 50 million. He didn't win. He said, I'm out. I didn't even win. What are you doing with the money?
I'm moving to Hawaii.
All right. What are you doing?
Buy my grandparents a nice big house.
That is nice. I would not do that.
What am I supposed to do now after that?
Anything you say at this point in time, you look like a dick.
I'm gonna go buy a Ferrari.
A Ferrari, all right. Buying a house?
Pay off debts and travel the world.
Travel the world.
Animal sanctuary.
Yeah, see, she's right up there with the grandparents there. Here's the first thing that we're going to do with the money, you guys. We're going to do the first thing with the money here. You guys all get to buy sports cars. You get to buy sports cars, and we're going to go for a little drive. Think of the sports car you want to get right now, whatever you want to get in that car. You get the steering wheel. You get the steering wheel. Let's take those sports cars for a quick drive. Yeah, excellent. Here we go. We're starting on first gear, and we're cruising along. 100 miles an hour, 120 miles an hour. That is fast. Left turn, left turn, left turn. Right turn, right turn, right turn. U-turn. Pull an e-brake, pull an e-brake. Oh, shit. Here's some cops. They're pulling you over. Cops are coming. You better think of your best excuse, because you were doing 120 miles an hour. 200 kilometers an hour in those Ferraris. Gary, 200 kilometers an hour? That's fast. That's a big ticket. You better come up with your best excuse in a hurry, because this is serious business. What are you going to do? What are you going to tell the cop?
I didn't know.
You didn't know what?
I thought it was fine.
Is that how you usually get out of tickets? You just... Doesn't work as well for me. Why were you going so fast?
Because the hypnotist told me to do it.
The hypnotist?
Yeah.
You know you're going to lose your license right now?
But I'll blame on the hypnotist.
I don't know if the cop's going to buy that. Best excuse, go.
You skipped me out on excuse yet.
Oh, shit.
Wet your car, officer.
What's your best excuse?
I was going to Tim Hortons and getting you a coffee.
Sir.
Sir, thank you. You know what, Vanessa? I'm afraid there's only one way out of this ticket. Do you know what that is?
No.
You're going to have to do a sexy dance for the cop.
You don't have to do that.
Oh, yeah, you do. 200 kilometers an hour, that's the only way you're getting out of it, because when you hear this next piece of music, you do a very sexy but tasteful dance.
Oh.
Yeah, it happens when you hear this next piece of music. Trust me. It does. That's the cop right there. That's the cop right there. Oh, 1, 2, 3, wiggy wiggy.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Do you know him?
No.
No? That's awkward.
Yeah.
Big round of applause. Big round of applause. Have a seat right there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm going to close my hand down to a fist. Just go into a deep, deep sleep. 3, 2, 1. Something like that. She's relaxed. See, you guys could all be up here enjoying this relaxation because they're going to have the most fantastic sleep later tonight. All of you on stage, you realize this well. Actually, just the ladies, you realize this next thing to be true. You become the world's greatest boy band. You are the greatest boy band in the world, here to do a small gig, very intimate review for these people. Well, out in front of you, you're going to do an absolutely fantastic gig. If you don't know the words, you'll just be lip syncing, but you'll be showing off your best moves. You become the greatest boy band in the world. You might be the Backstreet Boys, you might be the NSYNC, you might be the One Direction, I don't know. But when you hear that piece of music, you'll become the greatest boy band in the world, and all of you ladies will take front and center stage, and you'll become men. You'll become the greatest boy band in the world. For the fellas on stage, just for the fellas, well, you're 16-year-old girls, and there's nothing you love more than this band. You'll be stuck to your seats, and you'll be shouting and screaming and reaching out for them because you are acting like 16-year-old girls. On the count of 3, you'll be wide awake. 1, 2, 3, wakey wakey. Oh yes. Again, you guys are out there. I don't know what you're doing out there. We're trying to get on with the show, and you guys are doing who knows what. Brenda, could you, what were you doing out there? What's that?
Not my name.
Oh, sorry. What's your name again?
B-A-R-B-Y.
Oh, sorry. A wise man once told me names are only important in the morning.
I love it.
Too much? That's too much. Of all the things we've done, that's too much. Help him out here. I think we can let this one go for a bit here. 1, 2, 3, wiggy wiggy. Again with the awkwardness. Big round of applause. Big round of applause. Yeah. On the count of 3, you're going to realize that the person sitting next to you is your best friend in the world. On the count of 3, you're going to realize it's like you haven't seen them in 20 years. You're so frickin' excited to see them. 1, 2, 3. You realize that person sitting next to you is actually kind of creepy looking. They're kind of creepy looking. And now they're kind of funny looking and they make you laugh a lot.
I feel bad.
And you realize now that that person sitting next to you is actually the stinkiest person in the world. It's like they haven't showered in 16 weeks. And they just let out a fart. Nothing like a little toilet humor to class up the show here. 10 times worse. You will not get sick on stage, though. Back to your seats, back to your seats, back to your seats. Stay in your seats, stuck to your seats. This time when the gas happens, you realize it was you.
That was a good one.
And it stinks. What's that?
Excuse me.
I do appreciate you apologizing. That must be embarrassing. You realize actually it's something around you is the most beautiful smell in the world. It's the most beautiful smell in the world. It's coming from you. It's coming from you. Oh, you love that smell. And now you realize it's actually coming from the person next to you, the most beautiful smell in the world, coming from the person next to you. You know what? It's coming from their feet. It's coming from their feet. Grab one of it. Grab a foot, grab a foot. You know what? It's coming from inside their shoe. It's coming from inside their shoe. You gotta get that shoe. You gotta smell that shoe. It's coming from your most beautiful smell in the world. 1, 2, 3. Wiggy wiggy. You guys are into the feet? Is that what's going on here? Is there some foot smelling going on?
What?
Yeah, so grabbing some feet.
Oh.
That is weird. That is weird. Awkward. Awkward. I got something cool for you guys. You may have seen one of these before. hypno joint. One toke on this, you'll be out into a deep, deep sleep. Make sure you pass it on before you fall asleep though. What's up?
I don't want it anymore.
Make some noise for these guys right here. Big round of applause. They did an awesome job. If you guys want to see one more, make some noise. When you open your eyes, you'll be looking at me with those bedroom eyes, those hey, hey, hey eyes. How you doing kind of eyes. You'll be calling out for me, gesturing to me, but you'll be stuck in your seat until I extend my hand to you. The ladies, you'll come and dance with me very romantically. But for the fellas, it'll be a little bit different. We'll be in the greatest club in the world, and you gotta put your best pickup moves on me, your best dance moves, to try and impress me. All of you on the count of 3, you'll be wide awake, and you will be madly, deeply in love with me, Keith, the hypnotist. You'll be stuck in your seat till I extend my hand to you. When I do extend my hand, you'll come and dance with me very, very closely. 1, 2, 3, eyes open.
Do that to me, baby. Do that to me one more time. I can never get enough with a girl like you. Do that to me one more time. I can never get enough of a girl like you. Oh, kiss me, baby, like you just did. Oh, baby, do that to me once again. Once is never enough for my heart to hear. Tell it to me one more time. I can never get enough what I got you near. Oh, say those words again, like you just did. Oh, baby. Tell it to me once
You guys dance together. Just the fellas, just the fellas. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Make some noise for these guys right here. Give it up. Give it up. What I need you guys all to do, join hands, stand up, join hands and stand up. On the count of 3, what I need all you guys to do is stand up, give them the hugest, loudest round of applause for the awesome job that they did. And you guys can take it down on the count of 3. 1, get excited, 2, stand up, 3. Awesome, awesome. Have one more, have one more.